The reason that unfortunately many people give up on the carnivore diet is that they do consume too much protein compared to fat. And of course, that is going to make and the lack of insulin, the excess of protein, is going to make your kidneys dump more sodium. This is a very important part of this diet because you're going to experience as a consequence bad headaches, super low energy, your sleep is going to be all over the place, cramps. It's a tough thing to go through. So you need to help your body with certain things, upping up your fat intake, animal fat, good fats, from about, you get anywhere in the 70 to 80% fat and 30% protein. And you need as well to add more sodium to compensate for the amount of sodium that your kidneys are gonna start dumping. An easy fix. I use sea salt on my meals. I don't ever touch the, kitchen salt. My goodness, I hope you are patient with me. Keep in mind that English is not my first language. I think that you already know that. So this is what I do. I bought these beautiful terracotta bowls. So I'm going to make my soup with that. The thing about soup, which I have in my oven, no, I don't have the soup in my oven, but what I put in my oven is 2 chicken bags, like carcasses, and I roast them in the oven. And I have this beautiful bone with the bone marrow. So delicious. And this, I'm gonna eat it myself. I have some, I'm trying to say, not to say, too much. So I'm gonna put this big one. Yeah, let's do this. The small ones and these ones and this here. Perfect. There we go. That should do. I'm gonna work a little more on this one. I'm gonna get the marrow and I'm gonna eat it. That is gold for your body. It's the best kind of fat that you can have. I'm gonna cover them with water and I'm gonna use some of this foil to cover it, and I'm gonna put it in the oven and I'm gonna let it cook for, 5 hours. One thing that you have to add to this is a little bit of apple cider vinegar, which I happen to have here. This is a beautiful, so acid that I have to use a little plastic bag so it doesn't destroy the metallic top. So you're gonna I put about 2 tablespoons, and this one is quite smaller, so that is going to help the releasing of the collagen, and oh my gosh, it's fantastic. What I do with my broth is I'm gonna put it in, in fact, I pull this container here, see? You can see all the good fat on top. So I put them in these containers and I pull them out every day. I might have them with 3 whole eggs and 2 egg yolks if I don't have time to just to eat for whatever reason. Or perhaps I'm just gonna have it like a just hot drink. The best way to add fat is to add 1 beautiful tablespoon of grass-fed butter, or like I said, egg yolks. There is many ways in which you can add more fat to this stock. As well, I use it when I'm gonna make this liver, probably not on the video, but I wanted to share with you. Super cheap cut. What is it? $2. It doesn't get better than that for a like a vitamin packed piece of organ. That vitamin B12, particularly vitamin A, this is a powerhouse. So I cook it. I have it twice a week, and I love cooking it on tallow. It's always better to cook with tallow because it has a higher smoking point. It's not good to overcook your batter. So what I do is cook it in tallow and then add a tablespoon of butter and the salt. And oh my gosh, if you put just a little bit of your stock, you are golden. You are not gonna have the headaches, the cramps, the low energy. You feel like you can sleep all day. You're gonna be, if you're consistent with this diet, I have so much to share that if I make it in one video, I will be talking for a long time. So, in the other hand, as you can see on my left, in fact, I'm going to finish the video and then I'm going to put this in the oven as it starts. Okay, there you go. It starts at 450 degrees and then I just turn it down. I have my regular eggs and I have my boiled eggs that most of the time I use with my sardines. I make like a homemade real mayo, beautiful mayo. If you are gonna add the couple of drops of lemon or not, it's up to you. Another is the hollandaise sauce. So what you do, for a super quick milk, you grab not milk. You get like 3 boiled eggs and your sardines, which this one has 13 grams of fat per can, and you are good. It's not like you can have that already pre-prepared before you go to work and eat it when you're hungry. That's it. So after I finish my video, I am making bacon croutons. You cut it in small little pieces and slowly cook them on your stove, and you can add that on top even of your beef, or mix it with the sardines, mix it with the liver, mix it with scrambled eggs. Another way is that because milk, cheese, the word comes in Spanish, so I'm not even going to try to say it. You have to be careful in using them. I use ghee and butter, and like tiny bit of cheese. So you could add cheese to your scrambled eggs. If you're going to choose to use cheese, try to use good quality aged cheeses. The harder, the better. So you can add that, or 3 whole eggs with 2 egg yolks to your scrambled eggs, and the little pieces, like I call them bacon croutons. Another thing that when I buy, because I buy in one piece because it's cheaper at Costco, I buy just my beef, and I cut them, I slice them, and I put them in the fridge, let them thaw. So I take them the day before, and I have like a couple of meals already ready to go. So that's how you can add fat to your diet. Make it interesting. Make it like I'm gonna give you recipes. Make, for example, chicken thighs. I'm gonna make that recipe for you. Like, you baste it on butter. You get them very golden. You sear the skin nice and crispy, and then you baste that on butter. And oh my goodness, that is perfect. Make yourself some fat bombs. I'm gonna give you the recipe for the buns. Pork belly bite. Choose ribeye over a sirloin, of course. Bone marrow. Oh, I love bone marrow. Even if you just buy the ones that can come cut in like alongside, and you can just eat them with a spoon. Oh gosh, those are delicious. So there you have it, a variety of foods that are always helpful when it comes to make you feel better, have more energy, and overall repair your everything. I am 60. I am loving it. I lost 20 pounds, and it has only been 6 months. It has been wonderful for my skin because of the zinc in the food I eat. That is the precursor of collagen. So there you go. It helps, but it's not for everybody. So if it's not for you, please don't tell me that this video is just evil. Another thing that I wanted to mention, and now escaped my mind, unfortunately, because I don't write a script. I just like talking to you this way, and I hope that you like it. Another thing is that unless you add enough salt, enough fat, you are gonna have cravings and you're gonna be eating. So make sure to put that fat in your beef or chicken or whatever, and you are going to quiet completely, I promise. Your food cravings are gonna go away. You can have a big chocolate cake in front of your eyes and you're gonna go, it's like a brick, believe it or not. Anyhow, I hope this helped. And well, if you like it, like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.